Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa. Welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. I will be your captain today. I don't have a co captain, but you'll have to stick around and find out who that is. First and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to press that subscribe button down below. If you're already subscribed, set your notifications to all so that you don't miss any of the hot topics and definitely the fire content. And go on and press that like button while you're at it. Queens and Kings, on the agenda today, we have a live review of Alexis K. Tyler. Alexis, AKT, Celebrity Reads, Jackie O, DC, Young Fly, Protect My Babies. And then we also have another video that we will not be reviewing that video today. Actually, we will. We'll be reviewing that one. No, we're on the planes, trains, water, catastrophic reading. Okay, so we're going to blend a few videos and you all can get these videos over here on YouTube. So give me a second as I go ahead and pull up this video. And the first video that we will review, the first the first video we'll do review is H7N9, H5N1, H3N2, bird flu, planes, bombs, government spies, trains, and boats. Okay, so let me go ahead and drop this in the link so you all can have access to this video as we navigate through the show. And if you are new here, I definitely want to welcome you. If you had recently become a new member, such as Mrs. M, I definitely want to thank you again. And to our current royal members, I definitely want to thank you for your support and liking, sharing, and subscribing. I get this notification of analytics, and so it lets me know, if my supporters are liking, sharing, and subscribing, sharing, and things like that. So I get a analytics notification. So I know that you guys are out there working very, very hard. And thank you so much for participating. We have Courtney Hampton in here. Thank you. I was about to move on to our royal roll call. So welcome, Courtney Hampton, and welcome to the Queen's Hostess Show. Well, we have a lot to get into, so let's get into it.
Never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Oh nah. Give it to me like you need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have it breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. I want it till you can't buy. I can get it to you right, baby. I wanna be healing. I can be real good. We don't get these feelings. Hey, I need some love.
Royals, we are back, and I would like to share this video with you. It was actually made on March 13th of 2023, and this is dealing with the bird flu, the planes, bombs, government spies, trains, and boats. Okay, so you guys can find this over at Alexis K. Tyler. I did post a link in the chat. So without further ado, let's go ahead and listen.
I'm your host, Alexis K. Tyler. I'm not going to stay long. Somebody put my cash up in there, bitch. Hit my cash up and make it clap. If you're interested in the class, we're going to probably the tentative date for this class will be March the 18th. Is that a Saturday? I think coming up on a Saturday. We're going to do it on a Saturday. probably Saturday evening for the first class, and we'll be doing classes every month. So this will be the Alexis K. Tyler Vagina Power class, the intro, as well as I'm probably going to throw in some intro magic. So we might have 30 minutes of a particular class on vagina power, spiritual sexuality. But if you want to deal with the spiritual sexuality and the mother-daughter drama, we will, as well as 30 minutes on beginner's magic. I'm seeing a lot of problems where people come to me with magic questions or how to do spells and rituals, or if I do a ritual for someone or a mini spell or full spell. And there are also different baths and floor washes you need to take. And I'm giving people the ingredients for it and the candle they have to light while I'm simultaneously doing the spell, because I like to speak to people and do the ritual with them on the phone. But I don't think that's good for me anymore. It's best for me to just do what everybody else does. When they do a ritual for someone, they do the video, or they take pictures of the ritual, they send them to the person and show that it's done. And that's it. All the other hand holding and the things that I offer, I'm not doing anymore for free. So it's best for people to just take a class and learn to do their own magic. And if they have issues with the magic, they can come back and ask me or do a private consult or reading and take a class on it, because it's just a waste of my time. When people that don't practice and do magic anyway want instruction from me, oh, how to do this and how to do that, I tell you how to do it, and then you come back again. So what did you say again, and how do you add?
All right. So with that beautiful introduction, if you all are interested in any of Alexis K. Tyler's services, you could reach out to her at alexiskytyler.com. Her cash app is scrolling at the bottom, $ Queen Drip King. Oh, King Nap. Damn it. Let me go ahead and correct that. My finger and my typing was not on it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So let's go ahead. I'm going to push the video a little bit forward. This one is very informative. Let's get into it. Once again, the link to this video is going to be placed in the chat once again. Shout out to R.H. McCullough. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. All right, guys, I'm not going to hold you up. Here's the content.
Eggs. And then I noticed they'll say, I like to get the real big ones, the extra large eggs or the large egg. I get the goddamn egg. It looked like a damn baby egg, and they done sold you something jacked up price, supposed to be a large or extra large, like a damn small ass egg, and telling you that's a large egg, or then selling you a medium egg for a large egg price, and then selling you a goddamn it, saying it's a large egg and it's a goddamn small ass egg price. I mean, you see the little trickery going on here with these farmers and these egg prices, because they burned up a lot of these factories and killed a lot of the animals, the poultry and the beef, as well as sheep, lamb, deer, other things that people really like to eat and depend on. They kill them, or they're hoarding them, or storing this surplus food so the public cannot get to it. Or they are also injecting these chickens with this virus and these different strains of antibiotics and virus that you don't want to take, or other shots you want to take that I cannot name. They're going to be merging with these super strain bugs of not only sexually transmitted diseases, but also with the animals and the bird flu and the sicknesses and the diseases that's in the beef and in the cows, but also making the chicken sterile. That's why you have a problem too with the egg supply, because some of these foods.
Okay, so I have a question to anybody in the chat. Did we have an egg shortage? Did we have the price jump in eggs? Did we have any reports on the news where they were saying that farmers were having issues with their livestock? Let's talk about it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just because I like to pull up a fact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen with you, and that video was made March the 13th of 2023. Okay, so give me 1 second. Hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, so this is in February. Farmers progress. Fewer cattle and less beef in 2023. Okay, I'm going to click on this. Okay, I just want to take a look at what's going on because I know her face card never declines. So let me go ahead and open this up. It says Farmers Progress. Okay, so we're going to exit out of that. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're going to exit out of that. And this was February the 13th of 2023. Okay, are you guys following along with me? February the 13th. Alexa's video was March the 13th of 2023. And there was a video prior to this. Okay, so I just want you to know everything that's going on, right? Okay, so let's see. 2023 is shaping up to be a different situation for cattle and beef markets compared to last year. That just ended. That's 2022. Cattle slaughter and beef production are projected to decrease in the coming year as drought forced liquidation in 2021 and 2022 has left cattle inventories smaller than intended and smaller than needed to meet market demands. Total female cows plus heifer slaughter in 2022 was the largest percentage of total cattle slaughter since 1986. Beef production in 2022 was record large with cattle slaughter totals the largest in a dozens of years. Okay, so if y'all want to get that information, go ahead and go over the farmers progress, right? But let's get into this interview and more of the facts and how she breaks it down. Okay, because they aren't going to tell you that things are being injected, things are being manipulated, or anything like that. They just want to sell. Let's get into it.
These feeds they are giving to these chickens have chemicals in them to make the chicken sterile, making the animal sterile. So then inflation shoots it up, and you can't find the source of food because it's just like the humans have become sterile because of what we've been given. Women have lost their periods and had other female problems and mental problems and problems in the brain and in the head because of what's in the food that we don't know about, to make women sterile and to lower the count of the sperm supply in men and shrink the penises of men to where they cannot get a woman pregnant. And then they have to go to these fertility drugs and clinics to get these treatments, unnatural pregnancies, because they're not naturally able to produce. And that's not an accident. That stuff is being done on purpose. And then other things I'm seeing happen that I have warned you about. And Nipsey told me to warn you about, with the banks closing and people can't get their money out of there. People was lined up at a bank yesterday. 2 or 3 banks are closed in the past couple of weeks.
All right, now I want you to get in close. I want you to get in close and listen close, okay? That's why I encourage you all to go over to Alexis K. Tyler here on YouTube or AKT Celebrity Reads. Both of those are her channels. Do your research. This stuff has been said. She has said it, and it has come to pass. Now, I'm not trying to alter your belief systems. I'm not trying to persuade you to believe or think anything. I would love for you to take the opportunity to go over to her channel and look for yourself. And you will understand why I say, Your Highness, your face card never declines. Let's get into it.
And now the FDIC has come in where the money's like over $250,000 not supposed to be insured, but they are insuring it, and the government is coming in. I forgot the name of it. I see the Federal Reserve is also involved in this, and the branches of government that deal with banking and finance, like in 2008 when there was a collapse and Barack Obama helped to bail out corporate America and bail out the banks, but then the other people on the bottom that had these loans suffered. Well, they're saying, the government's saying they're not going to bail out Silicon Valley banks, not going to bail out any of the banks, but they did assure the regular people that have accounts that they were going to give them their money today. So we were watching the news to see if they get their money today out of these failing banks. And Nipsey was also breaking that down for me and going into the structural bank and the Federal Reserve. And I've always said to you, he said that this was getting ready to come within our lifetime in the next, 5 years, next few years. We will be dealing with a cashless society, dealing with codes and chips and cryptocurrencies that you can't really touch, see, or feel, or withdraw from an account, as well as having the mark.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it. Royals, let's get in here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Cash App. Mysteriously, y'all know what it is. The Cash App owner. Weren't there? Didn't she say that there were? Quinetha Watson says Queen Drip been on point since the R. Kelly-ish. Check her receipts. Well, it goes back even further. It goes back even further. And like I said, if you know that Queen Drip, King Nip, face card never declines, can we put never declines in the chat? And make sure you go over and follow Alexis B. Tyler. This is her channel. After you follow, go back and check the facts. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for your support, Quinita. Definitely, can I get a witness? And if I cannot get a witness was a person, it would definitely be you right now, because we are raining down with this content. Okay. Honor Queen in her work. Okay. Yes, Queen, it does never decline. Thank you. The Queen face never decline. Now, I'm not going to decline to hold you guys back from a good time. Let's get into it.
Of the beast, where and on your children and yourself, you can't buy, trade, or sell without that code, without that seal of the beast, a number seal that's tied to the computer called the beast, that is now control the whole world. They have it all on lockdown. They're getting ready to implement that. It's a very scary time. And even if we comply and take that chip, a lot of people will die from having an implanted in the body that holds your whole life on a chip, and with the push of a button can give you money or take your money, give you medicine or take your medicine or your shelter, and not much will be owned or controlled by civilians. It's by the whole beast system that will consume.
Okay, let's get into the financial homeowners. Some homeowners, things are going up, and, they were able to afford everything at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? And so when you think about it, I want you to take messages that resonate with you. What doesn't resonate with you, leave it on the table. Take what resonates, leave what's on the table. Do your research. Go follow her. Go check the dates. Okay? And if you are feeling generous, Alexis K. Tyler's Cash App is $Queen Trip King Nip. If you would love to bless the altar, as she does have Jackie O and a host of other celebrities that have gone on, that's crossed over, that she does feed, and it's a blessing to do it. And so we want to honor and recognize those that are still here with us. I know a lot of people say, oh, they're dead and gone. Well, no, they're not. Okay. And I want to give an honor to her father, the late Jackie Wilson. Your love taking me higher. We want to definitely recognize him and definitely thank him for gratitude and blessing us with this beautiful soul here on earth. So without further ado, let's do another royal roll call. We have Courtney Hampton in the building. We have R.H. McCullough in the building. We have Quinita Watson in the building. We have Ariel Summers in the building, never declined. We have Norris Tony in the building, says, hey, Queen Tulsa, welcome, welcome, welcome. That was our royal roll call. Now, I'm going to play a few more minutes of this, but I really want to jump on over to the planes, air marshals, real talk. I do have another video that I will be reviewing in this video. So stay tuned with me and let's get into the content.
The energy of the civilian, because everything is based on energy, as well as eliminating the portion of the population that they consider going rogue or being rebellious or resistant, that refuses to take the mark. They will have to go underground, just like in the movie The Matrix. For you all younger people that don't know about it, haven't watched Matrix 1, 2, 3, you need to go watch it, because all this is digital currency created for a digital system, basically a simulated reality. And that's what we live in, and it's getting ready to crash, not because it has to crash, but all these types of civilizations dealing with Roman Empire up to now have always failed based on that same model. They always, 200 years, maybe a little bit more, and then they start to collapse on themselves because of their own sickness and greed and sexual deviancies. A lot of their things they do build the system to a great height, and then it falls.
Okay, and once again, guys, the name of this live that we are reviewing is going to be Bird Flu, Planes, Bomb of Spies, Trains, and Boats. I'm actually about to drop the link right now, so you guys can go over and catch the full live on that. And I want you to catch the one before that. But I just wanted to give you that as a teaser, just so you guys can have a point of reference of where I'm coming from. Okay. And once again, I do have another live that I'm about to pull up. And this live is Planes, Air Marshals, Real Talk. I don't know if you guys saw the trending video of a white woman on the airplane, and she's like, I see somebody back there. He's back there, and she went to point him out. And so I believe that was on the Neighborhood Talk. I'll try to search for that video as we wait. Here's the video The Plains Air Marshals Real Talk with Alexis K. Tyler.
Host Alexis K. Tyler, and the author of Spiritual Sexuality, Vagina Power, Penis Power, Sperm Power. I'm a medical intuitive, tarot reader, and psychic medium. I speak to those that are physically dead yet still alive to move between here and the other side. I'm coming back today. We have a lot to talk about, and while I'm in the mood, I want to put this in here. Hi, Sharon E. Hi, everybody here that's listening. I did a reading a couple of hours ago, and Nipsey gave me information on planes, trains, boats, and catastrophes coming up. And I also want to mention is that the California San Andreas Fault in Yellowstone Park. I mentioned Yellowstone Park and the federal parks before, and seeing the native people, the indigenous people, and the Egyptian archives there underground, as well as faults for earthquakes, as well as flooding and volcanoes underground.
Okay, I want to stop us right there. Give me one moment. I wanted to pull up an article, the water unaliveness that she spoke of. Okay, so give me 1 second. I want to pull this article up. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me bring this up. Because there is a trend or a viral stunt, we'll say. Okay, so right here in this article, okay, this article was written 1 hour ago. This was posted 1 hour ago, people. Here, let me pull myself down so you guys can really see what I'm talking about. Okay, 1 hour ago. In the viral stunt, people are filmed jumping and flipping off speeding boats in the water, sometimes set to the popular "Oh No" TikTok sound effect. Captain Jim Dennis of the Childersburg Rescue Squad told NBC News that at least 4 people in Alabama have broken their necks and unalived attempting the stunt. Let's talk about it. Oh, Quinita said, "Big Leo energy, Nipsey, King Von, and me." You know what? And shout out to King Von, King Nip, and you. Let's give a blessing to them. They are offering Alexis K. Tyler's video to us right now. Okay, we're getting the word out there because they passed her the message. Okay, and we have Candace Keys in the building. She says, "Hey, Queen T. Hey, everyone. Greetings and welcome to you. Thank you for coming by. Make sure you guys are sharing this, sharing the live, and going and subscribing to Alexis K. Tyler as well." Juanita says, "I believe that lady's seen something." Mhm. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to drop this down. I just had to, actually, let me bring that back up and see. Here, oh. I'm going to actually bring this back up. I'm actually going to bring it back up so we can scroll down and we can actually see the reports, TikTok, the matter of months, the water, jumping, it's gonna be a lot of water issues, And then speaking of water, guess what? Lake Lanier. Is it Ellie in? Hold on, Ellie in Lake Lanier. Oh. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, so let's check this out. There's a petition for Lake Lanier. Petition. No. Okay, there it is. So there's a petition to drain Lake Lanier, right? When we talk about creepiness and water, I believe that Lake Lanier really, really, really has something going on over there, you know? There's been here, let me look this up. I could be more precise with it. Okay, Lake Lanier. Y'all see this? Let me see if it's bold for you guys. Okay, I'm not gonna read it. I'm just gonna point at it. Y'all see that at Lake Lanier? Looking back at history, there have been around 700, y'all know, on Lake Lanier due to accidents and drownings, making this lake one of America's most dangerous lakes. This is in Georgia. Mhm. But enough about that. Let's get back over here to the content. And I just want to, I don't know who was planning on going to Lake Lanier, but baby, I need you to change those plans.
Yellowstone and under other federal parks, and the fault lines in California in the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean, which I've mentioned before, which will move into effect. And these water storms and water worlds will also affect crops growing in different parts of California and create problems with them. And I'm seeing some type of bug infestation, not just in California, but I'm seeing some of the things, the crops that California is known for, certain areas of that because of water issues, different types of flooding or lack of clean water sources. Or I don't know if those areas there's been a lot of water where it was drought and a lot of rain, a lot of snow. I have to look them up later, and they're also going into Mexico. But Nipsey's also telling me to speak on this because I had mentioned it earlier, and I have to get on seeing all of this fighting and attacks and drama on the airplane while they're in the air, and even when they're at the airport, just like the man said he went in the bathroom, deliberately broke a spoon, and then stabbed the goddamn flight attendant and tried to open the door of the airplane while it's flying to decompress the cabin and basically have everybody be pulled out and kill as many people as he can. And I one thing I had said earlier, I'm gonna get into it, but you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna get into it. Where are the air marshals? That's the air polices. Work for the feds. They have police on every flight, unless they don't change it.
Okay, I want you guys to take note that this video was made March the 9th of 2023. Let's go ahead and take a look at people trying to open doors on planes. Okay, so let's just go ahead and drop this down right quick. Okay. And keep in mind the date of that was March 9th of 2023. Okay, March 9th of 2023. So let's go over here and take a look. Okay, so here's an article right here. Alexis did the video on March 9th of 2023. Man who terrified passengers by opening aircraft door mid-air wanted to get off quickly. Are we seeing it? You know? Okay. That's March 27th of 2023. Can we talk about it? Well, let's go. Okay, so let me go ahead and bring up Alexis right back. Okay, because if all that is going on, where is the air marshals? Don't you would think like after 9/11, like we would be taking more precautions up in the air?
To decompress the cabin and basically have everybody be pulled out and kill as many people as he can. And I one thing I had said earlier, I'm gonna get into it, but you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna get into it. Where are the air marshals? That's the air polices. Work for the feds. They have police on every flight, unless they don't change it. Every airport they call air marshals. Those are the police in the sky that can lock you up. When they see a potential danger, you don't know who they are flying on the plane until they have to come out and ID themselves and lock you up. Restrain somebody, get them down. And I wonder why we're not seeing that. We know that's not happening because too much crazy shit is going on the airplane with these pilots, with these flight attendants. See, they not, it's a lot of stuff I don't like to get in, and Nips are telling me to get in it. A lot of these goddamn it, air marshal, they're trained to be police and to make sure there's safety on the plane and nobody gets unruly and out of order or kills another person or assaults another person. These air marshals is hoish as hell up there sucking dick and eating pussy in the friendly sky on dope, goddamn it, on the antipsychotic and the goddamn it anti-depression on the X with they dick hard riding on the flight, goddamn it, fucking passengers and shit, fucking flight attendant, fucking pilots, part of the goddamn it, sex party. You know what? I'm sorry. Oh, goddamn it. A lot of these motherfuckers has got worms, on dope, drunk, alcoholics up there on the goddamn airplane, up there sucking, sucky, fucky. Up there on the goddamn plane, mean folks off the plane, at the hotel, they all doing orgies and busting nuts all up there after flying in the goddamn airplane. Mean folks on the airplane fucking. Dick hard, getting they dick massage all in the goddamn airplane seat. Drunk. Damn, did I say that? A lot of them are suicidal and deal with depression the same way. I'm telling y'all, these flight attendants and these pilots here, then these flight attendants will take a layover and go have an abortion. Whew, did I say that? Oh, Jesus. Drunk on that X, a lot of them on that, nerves. They on that methamphetamine, on them goddamn sleep medication where they be sleepwalking to the orgy, fucking getting drunk. These sky marshals it's very stressful. They going from one zone to another, going from the United States to China, overseas, riding on the plane. They don't get their sleep. They don't get their rest. A lot of them, the job is very, very stressing and very depressing. So A lot of these motherfuckers be killing themselves and then or get home and beat a motherfucker ass or beat somebody ass on the plane. Who gonna tell? By the time they finish beating somebody ass on the plane and writing up all them reports and telling the goddamn police and the flight attendants and shit on the plane, and then getting in the airport security and dealing with the police in whatever state they dealing with, by the time they dress that shit up and wrap that shit up, whoever ass they done whoop, tied up in so much paperwork and shit, it's your word against the marshal and everybody else involved. They help cover up that shit. I'm talking about stomping and kicking people, putting their feet all in people's mouth and teeth, and jamming their foot heel up in people's nose and all. I mean, just kicking them and stepping all down in them people behind and all that shit. Breaking people's limb or spraining people's ankle and knee. What you gonna tell? What you gonna tell? See, this system need to be overhauled, but then I guess they getting who they can get to get on the plane. Because a lot of these people so stressed out, and when people get in there, they don't want that job or try to, then they snap when they get home and they don't be present. Whoo, now I know what I'm saying is correct. How do I know? Because I used to have a girlfriend that was married to a nigga. They was high school sweethearts, and they was in a little country town in Illinois. And I think Peoria. And we stopped talking like over 10 years ago because I got tired of hearing the whining and wanting readings. Is he going to do this? Is he going to do that? And then basically wanted all this for free. It was just the same shit over and over again, whining about the nigga because she was hung up on the dick. She said the dick was real fine and the nigga was fine. So but he been cheating on her since high school. And I think she had 2 or 3 children by him. He been a cheater all his goddamn life. And she like to fight women and run women off. And as soon as you run one off, here come 2 or 3 more, because that's what the nigga want to do. So they moved out of there, moved to Atlanta.
Okay, shout out to Queen Drip for lending us her content. I want you guys to go over and check her out on her channel. This video right here that we just listened to, there's a link right there. I just put her in the chat. Guys, we will be coming back 2 more times tonight. Please set your notifications. Our next show is going to be where's the $20,000? Where's the $20,000 check? Angela Stanton and Michi X, they've been in the blogs. They've been going kind of back and forth. And so, of course, we're going to give some commentary. But yes, definitely make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for coming out tonight and supporting. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. The girl face card never declines, okay? And we do have one more. Quinitha says, drip the truth. Absolutely. And on that note, let's drip on up out of here. Guys, I'll see you Royals back in about 8 minutes, okay? So long. Peace out. I'll be following. Thank you. All right. We're out. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in.